What?
What?
What the hell is this?
Harumph. I didn't get a harumph out of that guy.
Give the governor harumph.
Harumph!
You watch your ass.
I see you shiver with anticipation.
Let the show begin.
Hey everybody, this is David Heretic coming at you with another edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. And tonight, alright, we're going back to Ladybaby. Yes, indeed. Ladybaby Fans FEELIN YOU. Come on now. Here we go. Before we go any further, for those of you who are feeling inclined to doing all of the clicks and the likes and the bibbidi-bibbidi-bop, do me a favor, before you do all that stuff, please watch the whole video first, okay? Give me a chance to actually earn those clicks and likes. Now, after the video's done, if you still feel like doing all those clicks and likes, then by all means, feel free to click away. This comes as a request from SMB, and this is actually one of SMB's 3 prioritized requests for the month of August for being a gold tier member on the Patreon page. So, here you go, SMB. Hope you enjoy the show, man. SMB wanted to see me react to this. It is Ladybaby, and I hope I pronounced this name right, with a song called Haten Ni Raimei.
Boy, shut up.
Now, have I heard the song before? No, I have not. To the best of my knowledge, this does not resonate with me in any way, shape, or form. However, there's always a possibility I may have heard the song in passing and I just don't realize it. So as always, if I start listening to the song and I suddenly go, wait a second, yeah, I've heard this song before, I'll let you know.
That's the truth.
You know me, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. Kind of curious to know what version of Ladybaby we're gonna have here. Are we gonna have the 4 ladies or are we gonna have the 2 ladies with the dude? I don't know which one. What's his name? Lady Beard, I think his name is, or whatever his name is. I don't know. But I'm not sure which version of Ladybaby we're gonna get here. So I'm kind of curious to see what we're gonna get. This was posted by Ladybaby, shocking, and the video has 45,000 views. It'll get you there. Other than that, there's really nothing else left to say. Link to the original video will be down below in the video description for your viewing pleasure at your leisure. Let's get started. What do you say? Are you ready? Are you ready? Because here we go. All right, here we go. No idea. Haten Ni Raimei, I hope that's how I pronounce that. Live at, I don't know, Liquid Room, maybe that's what that says, is Liquid Room. January 13, 2020. Okay, so this isn't too long ago. All right, let's do this.
All right, boy, let's do this.
Couple of things I want to touch on before we continue here. Number one, I'm thrilled it's the four girls. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I don't know, man. Something about the other iteration of Ladybaby I've seen. I can't take it seriously. I just can't. I went back and I watched that video a couple more times and I was like,
NANI?
it just doesn't add up. It doesn't compute. At least when you got the four ladies all together, it makes a lot more sense. It's a lot more conducive to the group as a whole. That's number one. Number two, hearing them perform live, interesting. I think if I remember correctly, when I did my very first reaction to Ladybaby, when I did, I forgot the name of the song, but it was my very first reaction to Ladybaby, and it was the four of them. I loved the tune, and I remember saying, I wonder how this sounds, or how these four ladies sound in a live setting. Well, I'm glad to see we're finally getting that. I'm thrilled to see that. And number three, in a live setting, yes, with an actual live band behind them, not track. I am thrilled to see that. That adds, it adds a whole nother level of depth to this act as a whole. So I'm enjoying it. I'm digging the groove of the song. It's not a complex song. It's not a hard song, but it's got a nice feel. It's got a nice groove. It's got some great energy, and they're pulling it off well in a live setting. So kudos to them. Let's keep going here. A lot of crowd interaction. Nice. 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 Really nice. Could have ended the video 20 seconds ago. Hail. The hail. Oh, you tease. You absolute tease. You should have ended that like 15 seconds prior. Showing us what's coming. Man. Oh, well. Can't always get what you want, right? No, this was fun. This was fun. This was nice. I am glad I got to see them in a live setting. I'm glad I got to see it with the 4 girls. I'm glad that it was a live band, not track. Now, overall, this was a lot of fun. A lot of fun. Let me get my thoughts together. I'll see you in the review, and we'll talk about it. Well, there you go, folks. That was Ladybaby with, I hope I'm pronouncing this right, Haten Ni Raimei. This was a request from SMB, and this was actually one of SMB's 3 prioritized requests for the month of August for being a gold tier member on the Patreon page. So there you go, SMB. Hope you enjoyed the show, man. Not really a lot to talk about. If you really think about this, there's not a whole lot to discuss. So hopefully this will be a short review. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see and just kind of go wherever the winds take us, I guess. Well, let's start off with the score first. On a scale of 1 to 10, I'm going to give that an 8.4. Yep, 8.4. I feel good about that score. Let me tell you why.
Why?
Okay, first things first, an 8.4. What does that mean? Well, an 8.4 would translate to a great scale rating, so I think this is a great song. And a great live performance, which we're going to talk about. It would also get 4 out of 5 stars and an A- letter grade. So there you go, an 8.4, great scale rating, 4 out of 5 stars, and an A- letter grade. Now, how did I come up with that score? Oh boy, so glad you asked. The song itself, very cut and dry, very straight ahead. Solid riff with a great groove and a great amount of energy behind it. Not overly complex, very easy to follow along with. You literally listen to the song once or twice and you'll have it. You know what I mean? It's not a complex song by any means of the imagination, but it sounds good. It's sonically pleasing. The chordal progression makes perfect sense. Melodic lines, harmonies all make sense. The rhythmic patterns feel good. They had that one section where it went to the halftime feel. That was nice. I absolutely appreciated that. It helped the song from becoming stagnant. So anything they can do with a simple song like this to, kind of spice things up, I'm all in favor of, as long as it doesn't get out of control. 3 major factors came into this. Number 1, the fact that we were in a live setting. I'm almost positive when I did my very first reaction to Ladybaby to, what was the song? I don't remember the name of the song. It had something to do with stars. Starless. Was it Starless Sky? That doesn't make sense. Maybe it was Starlit Sky, or was it Starless Sky? I don't remember, but it was something like that. I'm almost positive that I made the comment of, I wonder what these ladies sound like and look like in a live setting. Well, question answered. I mean, here it is. It's right here in front of me, and I experienced it. And I gotta say, I was pretty impressed. I wasn't expecting it to sound as good as it did. With as much movement and motion that they do and all the pogoing and jumping, I was expecting a little bit more, how do I say this? Out of tune, I guess, out of key, not quite being accurate with the pitches. They were pretty accurate, very accurate with their pitches. I mean, you could tell they were singing live. It wasn't perfect, but it sounded, for a live setting, it sounded really good. I wouldn't even say really good. I'm just gonna say I think they sounded great in a live setting. Second thing, the stage show. Let's go on the list. Let's see if they checked off every box. Okay, stage presence, check, big check, absolutely, right from the get-go. Stage energy, check. There was never one time where at least somebody wasn't moving on the stage. Now, there were a couple times where the 3 ladies weren't moving, but one of them was. And that one person was constantly moving. And then there were other times where all 4 of them were moving, and there was never any dead time on that stage. There was always something happening. From the minute the song started to the second the song ended. it was movement and motion, so it was clearly tons of stage energy. Stage interaction, check. Yeah, then lots of times the girls would interact with each other, you know, whether it be looking at each other and interacting with each other vocally, or, you know, doing the choreography together. There was always some sort of interaction. Okay, so that was outstanding. The big one, crowd interaction. Man, check. They were interacting with the crowd pretty much the entire song. Anytime anybody took the lead, they were constantly pointing to the crowd, interacting with the crowd, hyping the crowd up, getting them fired up. I don't understand what's so hard about that. I don't understand why so many bands just do not get that concept of crowd interaction. How hard is it? How hard was that for all four ladies to do that? All taking turns doing it. You know, I don't understand why so many bands just do not understand that concept.
Dude, I don't get it. I don't get it either.
And as a result, did you see how hyped up and fired up that crowd was? I mean, come on, man. I just don't understand why bands don't get it. They clearly do, because crowd interaction, check. Showmanship, check. So far, we're 5 for 5. Great showmanship. They put on a great visual show along with a great audio show. I got no issue with it. Production, okay. Production, they had lights. Yeah, they had lights that were already in the theater that they were playing in. I can't really give them a production point for that, but you know what? It's okay. Production, like I've always said, unless you're a production-based band, production is just kind of bonus points. They don't really need bonus points. They're doing just fine with what they got. The fact that they had a live band, I was terrified about that. When I first saw them do the music video, and I was thinking to myself, I wonder what these guys sound like live. Do they use a live band or do they use tracks? I just did a reaction last month to back in July to I forgot the name of the band. They packed an arena. I mean, they absolutely packed an arena. And I can't even call them a band. It was two girls. It was an act. It was just two girls. No band. Everything was tracked. And they had these big old video screens where their choreography was done in sync to animation. You know, it's just like, okay, that's fine and all, but no live band playing in a live setting. I know that's kind of the idol mentality, you know, play along the track. You know, I get it, but I'm sorry. I'll take a live band over track any day of the week. Twice on Saturday, 3 to 4 times on Sunday. So having a live band back there, did that make a difference? Oh yeah, it did. Especially when the ladies would actually turn on and interact with the band members, while one of the ladies was up front taking the lead. Other girls would turn around and interact with the band members. So we had, again, stage interaction. They made the band a part of the show. I appreciated that. Absolutely. No, overall, this was fun. This was fun to watch. The energy was high. Great performance. Great song. I think the song was great even. It's simplistic, yes, but in its simplicity lies its beauty. It still had a great amount of energy, a great amount of drive, and it pushed from start to finish. I loved that halftime breakdown, man. I really did. And in closing, I'm just gonna say this, and I'm not saying this to be mean. I'm not saying this to be rude or disrespectful. I'm just saying this from my own personal point of view. When I saw it was 4 ladies and not the 2 ladies with the one dude, I'm sorry. I was like, yes. Yes. I'm sorry. I just, like I said, I went back and I watched that video for the reaction to the 2 girls with the guy with the beard. I think his name is Lady Beard. I watched it a couple times and I'm just like, it just does not compute. I don't know how well in a live setting that's gonna go off. But the 4 ladies in a live setting, oh yeah, it makes perfect sense. Perfect sense. So yeah, man, 8.4. I feel good with that score, and that's where we're gonna stay. So let's wrap everything up here in a nice shiny bow, shall we? We got an 8.4, which is a great scale rating, 4 to 5 stars, and an A- letter grade. Take your pick, I don't care. Whichever one of those floats your boat. Final word, final score, I have spoken. Well, that's gonna do it for this edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. Hope you all enjoyed the show. Hopefully I was able to entertain you. If I was able to put a smile on your face and brighten your day, then I did my job, and I'm so glad I could do it. If you guys feel like joining the fan base, go ahead and click on that button down there. If you guys want to like the video, go ahead and like the video. If you guys want to ring the bell, go ahead and ring the bell. It honestly doesn't make any difference at all to me, but if you guys feel like doing these things, well then by all means, feel free to do so. Well, that's going to do it for tonight, folks. Thank you very much for watching, and as always, this is David Heretic signing off, reminding you to stay fabulous and support each other. Later. Peace.